all your inspiring stories. So before we end, we just have a few more minutes. I just want to ask you guys one question, which is, so we have a really diverse audience here. Some of them are probably freshmen, sophomores, others are juniors and seniors, but what is one main takeaway that you want to provide them with? You've already had a lot of takeaways within your presentation, but to wrap up, if you want to just go down kind of quickly with one main takeaway.
Yeah, I'll start. My takeaway would be to never be afraid, because you don't know where life is going to take you. So if you constantly maintain an open mind, and if you are confident enough in yourself to do what it is that you want to do, you can definitely achieve.
Oh, this is hard. I would say, just for those of us who are interested in going to medicine, being doctors, just really be aware about, it's easy, like from what I hear about med school, it's just easy to be put into this little box where you're like learning how to treat disease, but there are just so many other factors that are affecting people, and just try and, if you can, like keep sight of that there are larger things going on than those things going on within the body.
I guess my takeaway would be to ask more questions. I feel like it's always better to ask and get an answer than to wonder for the rest of your life. So I think that especially while you have the resources and while you have the support, make sure that there's something that you want to see or something that you're passionate about. Like, have the confidence to make sure that you can ask those questions and actually get it done.
I think what I'd say is you have to understand the nuances of something to really get at the bigger picture stuff. I mean, just looking at the numbers that I presented before, to see so many people really getting access to health coverage and leading healthier and better lives because of that, understanding how that happens, I think is so important. So just always make sure that you're looking for the details and to get those results.
If you're looking to start a venture, a project, or a company, try and first begin by reading and writing very in-depth about an area to really, like you said, understand the nuance, but also so that you can find a problem that's actually a problem. I think a lot of people who make companies these days are trying to make a company that fits to something they perceive as a problem, and I think it's really great if you can start with the problem and find a solution, because then the solution just makes sense and it's like internally consistent, and people get it, rather than if you try to go the other way. So find a meaningful problem to tackle.
I'd say be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's like research is literally just doing things you don't know, otherwise you wouldn't do research. And if you want to go talk to somebody who's, like knows more than you do, you got to know that they know more than you do, and be okay with that, and be okay with being wrong. And whether you're just like convincing people that you know what you're doing, or just like kind of going places away.
My big takeaway would probably be to develop a global awareness. A lot of us in this room right now are probably pre-med, pre-health, and it's important to realize that there's a whole other side of healthcare that we don't really know a lot about. Most of us have been exposed to pretty good healthcare systems in developed countries such as the United States, and really understanding, I guess, how healthcare problems and problems in any field manifest in other countries and other areas would really help succeed in any career, whether that be medicine or anything else.
Thank you all so much. Let's just give it one more round of applause for all our speakers. So they'll all stick around to answer questions. So there's also a little bit left, so please stick around for a while. Thank you for coming.
Oh, you're gonna.